This is my life.
and honestly getting the right information because I would do whatever was recommended and nothing worked.
Still.
At one point in time, I had a performance
Still can't
coach
hear
living
them.
in my house for 2 years who watched everything I ate and got me to exercise and changed my life for the. I got so much healthier with his help, and she said, in the last 2 years, I watched everything you've done. 99 out of 100 people would have shed 100 pounds, and for some reason, the weight just doesn't come off. So he's just scratching his head. I don't understand it. Must be must be something else. And then finally, I saw a nutritionist at UCLA, and I had by this point I believed nothing would change the situation. My mom was obese.
It is
My mom
currently
was so
10:33,
I just assumed that was
Monday,
it was
June
just
9th.
genetic thing. I assumed, and I went to see a guy at UCLA based on a mentor friend of mine saying, "I really want you to see this guy." And I was sure it wouldn't work because I tried everything and nothing worked. So, but I loved this person who recommended me to go. He was one of my great mentors who recently passed away. His name was Mo Austin, great man. He worked for Frank Sinatra and signed Jimi Hendrix and signed the Sex Pistols, and unbelievable person, unbelievable human being. And he was the one who got me to see this nutritionist at UCLA. He said, just go to see this guy, go to see the guy that I send you to, and do whatever he said. And I did. And I lost like 140 pounds, 135 pounds in 14 months.
Wow.
But that was probably the most radical, just because it was a lifelong issue. And I believed it couldn't change. Eventually, I believed it couldn't change because I tried everything. And it was, in some ways, this is interesting. The moral of the story is through giving up, I turned myself over to this nutritionist. I didn't do what I thought was right. I did what he thought was right. And what he suggested sounded crazy to me. But I did what he thought was right. And it worked. It was same. Like
So it's 10:34, Monday, June 9th.
I started hanging out with Laird Hamilton and these incredible athletes. Because when I lost a bunch of weight, they invited me to start training with them. And I just wanted to be around them because they're such interesting people. Like, I like being around people who are good at what they're good at, especially when what they're good at is different than what I'm good at. It's just interesting, the way they see the world. So I got to hang out with these incredible athletes, and through giving myself to them, of doing what they said. First day I went, I couldn't do one push-up, and I said, I can't do it. They don't say you can't do it, say you haven't done it yet. And then they, trained me where I could do 100 consecutive push-ups, like crazy things.
Yeah. You reminded me of Thomas Edison's statement of when you feel you've exhausted all options, remember this, you haven't. And I think it's so interesting with health specifically. It's fascinating that you chose that, but I think that's so true. Where you think you're doing everything right, and I've experienced that with myself as well, especially with my gut and inflammation. When I thought I was doing everything right, I'm living a healthy life, and still having this. And then again, passing myself over to an amazing coach who's just told me exactly what I need to eat, and all of a sudden you feel better, and it's almost like magic when it happens.
Yes, but it's also finding the right coach, because you can see 10 other coaches and do what they say, and it doesn't work. We're so different. That's another thing, the idea that one size fits all. It's like there is no one answer for anyone. We have to find our path. You could have seen probably many different monks and not had the experience you had. It was that monk spoke to you. I remember the first time I saw Ram Dass speak, I felt like this is the first spiritual teacher that really speaks to me. And the next one was Thich Nhat Hanh. When I saw Thich Nhat Hanh speak, I felt so much peace in my body hearing him speak that I couldn't even hear what he was saying. I went into a trance in his presence. And this is with 2,000 people. In a room of 2,000 people, he stepped out on stage and I felt like I was going to pass out. That's how much peace he carried. So seeing these things, seeing these incredible teachers and these deep souls, and
$10:37.
inspired and learning from them all is that's the work.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're